Hello out there again. We have the open mix final. On the left, Brandon Munoz and Isabelle Stelly. On the right, Tommy Yore and Marcella Krause. This event's sponsored by Ben's Small Engines. 30 teams in it. Joined in the booth by Matt Weber. Welcome, Matt.
Thanks for having me, Ted.
Yeah.
Should be a good one here. Couple unbelievable Fords.
Yeah, two of the, I would say, top three on tour right now. Maybe the top two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's got king seat here?
Brandon and Isabelle.
Okay.
So 2 out of 3 is the matchup, and Tommy and Marcella would have to do it twice. There is win by 2 if we make it there. I think next year we should push for an unlimited ceiling of overtime.
Yeah, I'm not against it. I thought at TKO the matches that went deep into overtime were incredible to watch and incredible to be a part of. So I'm all about it.
Yeah, I like that too. And then it'll be easier to keep track of, I feel like. I don't know. You don't have to explain the ceiling of 8.
Right.
Just overtime.
Has Brandon been playing goal?
No, well, lately he has been playing a lot of goalie.
Okay.
He played for Jacob Belkos all weekend, last weekend at Moneyball. But I think they're getting warmed up in both positions. Looks like they're ready to go. But he's confident in Isabelle Stelly, and he will let her have some possessions up front.
Yeah, she's got some game.
She's deadly, yeah.
Brandon starts off with a quick pull kick.
It was Brandon Munoz and Maya Belkos that won last year.
Looking to defend.
No, it's Isabelle and Brandon
Oh.
this year.
Oh.
It was Brandon and Maya last year.
Brandon's looking to defend.
Yeah. Brandon and Isabelle won the World Series mixed title. And the Tour Kickoff mixed title. No, maybe it wasn't. They've won a lot of big mixed titles before. Can't even remember them all anymore. But the biggest was at the World Series.
Man, Brandon's just so fast.
Yeah, his snake shot's like coiled up before he rolls over, and he can just tap it. Quick pop type to each long hole. He pushes his pressure down on the handle.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like always loaded up and ready to go. I feel like if you're underneath, you got to dig under there. Push side goes around Isabelle there. Big pull side there. Yeah, game plan changes when you're down 4-1. You're going to take some chances. Take some left hooks.
Definitely the right time for that.
But everybody knows it. It's coming, right?
Yeah, that's the downfall of it.
Oh, good job digging that one out the goal by Isabelle.
her 2-bar impresses me. She's got a lot of nice, smooth options.
Yeah, she's a professional already, Isabelle. She already won open doubles in Illinois. She's a monster. I just can't believe how well she can square a pull shot from the back. All right, here's Marcella Krause. Marcella and Paul Krause own a restaurant in Fish Creek called Kettle Black, and you can get a Cajun fish boil there, or Cajun shrimp boil with lobster in it. Real cool restaurant I want to go check out up there.
I've heard a lot of good things. Heck of a grab there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I didn't ask, but I'm sure Tommy Yore is representing our country in Spain this year.
He's got to be.
Yeah, I should have had a list up here. That would have been a good idea. Next time.
Does Tony play for Team USA?
Yeah, he is. Thank goodness.
Yeah, we need him. Sella putting up some great defense on Brandon.
It's hard to tell because it's 4-1. If he's just trying to flush the game down the toilet.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't really care if it's 4-1. See, they try and get points that way. Just poking them in. But now that it's 2-4, now one more point, and then it's just a 1-point game. So he's going to take it seriously now is what I'm guessing. See, momentum can shift so fast in this game. Oh, look at that. It could be tied after this match.
Oh, my goodness.
And that's how fast it can happen, folks. Timeout.
Here we go, 4-4.
All right, game one just got exciting, didn't it?
It sure did.
Back down, taken away by Munoz. Taken right back by Tommy. And a chance to close out game one. Tommy Yore. But D'd up by Isabelle.
Wow.
And Munoz seals the deal. Steals game one after being down 4 points.
That was highway robbery. Tommy had, what, 4 or 5 shots there total to close it out?
Oh, man, that was cool.
Isabelle came up clutch with a D.
What a great match. That's why you don't give up in foosball. Did you see that, Nancy Pappas? work this joystick now, Matt, on the camera a little bit.
Yeah, this is a nice upgrade.
Yeah, it sure is. There's a little look at our tournament room here. This is the main tournament room. We have a ballroom off to the side with 16 tables in it. There are 14 in this room here. Weekend's winding down. This is day 4.
Ooh, good match there on table 2. Stahl and Wyrowski, Bilrakis and Smith.
Yeah, it looks like it's game 1 over there. Yeah, we had 235, I think, last I heard, Matt.
Awesome.
For players.
Awesome, awesome.
We still have room for more, though.
Yeah.
I think we can have 300 people comfortably here.
Yeah.
Especially with that Sheboygan party room going. It takes a lot of pressure off the tournament over here.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's a cool room. You can go bet on horses, get fake tattoos, all kinds of cool stuff going on over there. Roll yourself a big burrito. The food's good over there. Sheboygan hospitality.
Can't beat it.
Yeah, this event brought to you by Ben Small Engines, servicing the greater Appleton area with your small engine needs. Chainsaws, snow blowers, lawnmowers. Ben Krieger, that's your guy. And your hands are starting to look like his, Matt.
Yeah.
You're working too hard.
It happens. Here we go, kicking off game 2. Nice lane pass from Tommy Yore. Nice little middle.
Yeah, I think that's what you got to do to Tommy is try and make him hit middles because he pounds the corner so well. His middles are all-time great too, of course, but you have to live with the lesser of some evil.
Right.
And he's got a lot of evil.
Sure does.
Brand is rolling. Everything's working. Down the middle goes Tommy, cuts the lead to 1. So tough to stop Brandon with the quick ones. Even myself, just a year or 2 ago when I played with Ron, I played goalie for him in Illinois, I could not stop Brandon's quick ones. I thought I couldn't get hit with the quick ones to death, but he killed me.
Yeah, he's so good with them.
He read everything just perfectly. So I feel for Marcella. Good middle there by Tommy. Yeah, and that's an awesome middle dive, pull side, and then like spray it to the middle where the crack is.
Mm-hmm.
Chance for Tommy to steal game 2 now because he was down here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Isabelle Stelly defending. Tommy tries to go down the middle. Timeout, Isabelle. That's a big block there. Yeah, Brandon and Isabelle have teamed up also in open events. Like, he's not just playing with her in mixed. They team up all the time.
All right. They're definitely a full caliber squad.
Yeah, they're gonna be tough to beat. But Tommy Yore is so good. He's one of those juggernauts that is up for the challenge most likely. Rolls to a stop. Tommy Yore had no choice. It would have been Brandon's ball if he went to whacked it forward, and then he fights it into the goal. Like, he had no choice but to do that.
Great heads-up play there.
Yeah, it was. All right. These guys are just stealing games from each other.
Yeah.
No lead is safe, right?
Never. Not with these two on the table.
No. Oh, I forgot to try the fish fry on Friday. I've been waiting to be at the Mad Apple on a Friday for so long. I just got so wrapped up. I'm just remembering it now.
Yeah. You had a lot going on this weekend.
Son of a gun.
We'll have to come on a Friday.
My weekend is ruined. All right, game 3 underway. I'm totally bummed now. Yeah, fish fries are a big deal up here, you guys. Also, supper clubs.
Supper clubs.
Yeah, it's a supper club area. Next time you're in Wisconsin, check out the supper clubs. Check out the fish fries at the supper clubs. Was that legal there, Matt? I don't think so. I don't think it touched Brandon's 3-row, did it?
It didn't look like it did.
He's had a couple of those grabs. He can't hold on to this one, though. In that last match, it was 4-4. Tommy Yore couldn't do anything with the pass. If he would have pushed it to the middle, it would have went to Munoz. He took a stab at it, hacked it in, made the difference, stole the game, evened up at 1 apiece now. All this action brought to you by Ben Small Engines. Oh, Aunt Lou said he had the battered haddock and it was solid. It was good.
Inside middle ties it up 1-1.
Yeah, I love watching the matchup between Brandon and Tommy.
Oh, it's the greatest.
Yeah, it's the new Ryan and Tony almost, right?
Yeah, feels like it.
It's just about as good.
Out there.
Yeah, he can do that anytime he wants. Just move you off of it and hammer that deep pull side. That's his superhuman strength. All right, it's only 2 out of 3. Remember, Brandon and Isabelle representing the winner's side.
That was a big point.
Yeah. They needed that one if they want to stay alive.
Big block by Marcella.
Both goalies.
Good clear.
Both goalies coming up big here. Down the stretch. Isabelle's hustling. Timeout. Yeah, it looks like it's game 3, 3-3 over with Smith and Bill Rackus, Stahl Jr. and Wyrowski. All right. Chance to take a 4-3 lead. Tommy Yore. Isabelle keeps him out. She'll have to do it again.
Wow, she's putting up some great blocks.
3 in a row now. At least.
Yeah, give him enough chances.
Set point, Tommy Yore, Marcella Krause. And block back into the goal. Second set coming up shortly. You gonna stay in here, Webb, or are you gonna go play?
I'm done for the weekend.
You done for the weekend?
Done for the weekend.
Awesome. Not sure how much time they'll take here, folks. Usually it's 5 minutes or something. It's always up to the tournament director, but he never says anything about that. So
I think standard is 10 minutes. On the case of Ryan Moore last year, hour and a half.
Yeah. Oh, he worked every minute of that clock last year. And it turned out to be a successful strategy, did it not?
It sure did.
The open singles final probably lasted 2.5 hours last year.
Way too long. How about Marcella hanging in that match, getting just enough blocks to get it done? When you're looking across that table, that's got to be pretty intimidating. Obviously, you're playing with Tommy Yore Jr., which helps a lot, but it's always a mountain to climb when you're playing Brandon.
No doubt. Yeah, she's been solid. Looks like they're ready to go. Yeah, Ryan switched out some of the 2 rods this weekend with some heat-treated 2 rods, but it must not be one of those on the black side because that thing's all bent up. You see him trying to manipulate it. All right, one final 2 out of 3 to decide our 2025 state champion. Tommy will get another chance here. What a great little bump the wall and then brush up there. Just enough room to get that uphill through. Munoz on the board first. It's tough to get anything cleared even through Munoz or Tommy Yore. These guys have such good zones.
Yeah, they've just perfected it, you know. They just know if you do this, I'm doing this. There's just very few holes.
Does Isabelle Stelly have the best 2-rod of any lady?
I can't think of a better one right now. I mean, she's got so many options.
I guess I can't either. pass there. She was patient, looking for a crack in the armor the whole time. Finally found one. It took like 10 seconds of her moving back and forth, though. But nicely done, Isabelle.
Ooh, back-to-back dinks. But we've seen it before. Seen the comebacks.
4-1 comeback.
That was the first left hook that I've seen Brandon not execute this weekend at that speed.
All right, switching sides here. Brandon who wanted to switch sides there. Yeah, you see Tommy's got a bandage on his hand there. He split his hand open.
I did notice that.
Yeah, you see where he digs into the handle right at that spot. So it's got to be painful. I had the tiniest little gouge a couple weeks ago. You could hardly even see it. And boy, that thing stung so bad every time I pressed it up against the handle.
That can make a huge difference.
Sure can. And shout out to Billy Pappas. I was watching videos the other day. I saw this video of Billy Pappas had this huge gouge. It was like a golf ball sized gouge.
Wow.
And he's like playing in Las Vegas or something like that. He played the whole weekend like that. He's just pounding away with this big, disgusting gouge. Man. Hey, you gotta be tough to be a foosball player. All right, game 2 coming up. Timeout. The old 0-0 timeout. I should patent this timeout because I always mess something up and have to take it.
Wow.
Oh, there's one for Isabelle. Was it a tuck corner?
Yep.
No more, says Marcella. She's had enough of that shot. Oh, stick up was a wily one and then got away from Brandon. Just got to poke it in, trying to pin the ball. 2-0 lead for the team on the right. Tommy's got to have this one to stay in the match. And he gets it. Yeah, I think Tommy and Marcella teaming up for the first time here.
Fortunate one back for Tommy Yore and Marcella.
Cuts the lead to 1. Picked up here by Marcella, and she's going to take a timeout. Bring Master Tommy back up front. And we'll have a defensive switch on your right. Brandon Munoz in the back now. Doesn't want this one to get close. Now let's look at this master level defense. All right, bombs away. Look out here. Picked up off the back wall. Isabelle's going to bring Brandon up front now. Tommy coming in the back. Was that the first time out in this? Instant pull side.
Wow.
Championship point, Brandon Munoz, Isabelle Stelly. Tommy Yore along the wall.
Should be one timeout apiece, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah, because when Marcella took that timeout.
Brought him up front. That's right. You're right. Lands on Tommy's 3. And 1 point game. Like we said at the beginning, folks, no lead is safe here.
Oh,
that could have been tie game.
Oh, and that'll do it.
Your 2025 Wisconsin State Open Mixed Champions, Brandon Munoz and Isabelle Stelly. Runners up, Tommy Yore and Marcella Krause. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for helping Matt.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back with more in a little bit.